Hi everyone, welcome back to my English class. This would be my third class. If you are new here, I am Çiğdem SAYAR. I'm an English language teacher. Today we're going to take distance learning class together. And it will be 8th grade class. And in this class, I will focus on Unit 5, so that is the internet. And there are a couple of things to start with. Aims and what you're gonna do at the end of this class, and we can understand oral text with related vocabulary items, so that means it's our listening part, and we can express internet habits, and we can understand main ideas in text about the internet, so our reading section, and finally we can ask for a clarification. And firstly, I want to see how much you are interested in the internet. I have a few questions for you to see if you're an internet addict or not. But before that, you got the meaning of addicts? Most probably you didn't. Let me explain it. If you are an internet addict, that means you like the internet very much, but you cannot stop using the internet, and you use it very, very often. And so, would you like to get it? Are you ready? Yeah, let's look at it. And first question. I usually get help for my homework from the internet and encyclopedia. And second one, I have blah blah devices to connect to the internet, and many, by the way, device, it means thing. I have many devices, and I have only one devices to connect to the internet. Please choose A or B, whatever you want. And our third questions. I prefer sharing my secrets with my online friends or with my classmates. And in my free time, I prefer surfing the internet, or I prefer surfing on the beach. And I'm bad at face-to-face communication, or I'm good at face-to-face communication, whatever you want. And I play online games every day. I play online games twice a week. If a stranger means someone you don't know, sends a friend request on SNS, so that means social networking sites such as Facebook. And if a stranger sends a friend request on SNS, I confirm it. That means you say, that's true, and it's my friend, so you accept it. But when you ignore it, that means you don't give attention. And I like reading online news, and I like reading newspaper. And I comment on all photos of my friends, and I comment on few photos of my friends. And comment, it means you say or write something about their photos, and I share most of my photos, or I share some of my photos. And now let's see what you have done. Okay, if you have mostly A, I mean if your A's are more than your B's, that means your internet usage is the alert level. So it's a dangerous situation. You have to be careful. And what about mostly B? On the other hand, hopefully, if you have mostly B, your B's are more than your A's, you have control over the internet, and you are an average user. Awesome, great. And would you like to be a perfect internet user? You said yes? If so, there are a couple of words you got to know. And the first one, let's get started. The web browser, a computer program that allows you to look at the pages on the internet. For example, www. And it goes on like this. And download to download to copy computer programs, music, or other information using the internet. I can say you can download a song, but please pay attention from the internet to your computer and your favorite words and delete. Please pay attention. Delete, and it means to remove something from the memory. You cannot see it anymore. And confirm, and to say something is true. And let's say you see a friend request on your Facebook and you say it's true, it's my friend, and confirm the friend request. And comment something you say or write, and this shows that what do you think about something. And you see a photo of your friend on your Facebook and you write, what a nice photo, you're awesome, you're great, and log in or log on and connect to your computer to the internet by typing your name and a password, and type your name and password and you are online. And account, it means an arrangement with a website to keep your name and password in this website, and they let you log in or log out. And by the way, guys, you know, we are school have an account on YouTube. And connections, something that joins together, and upload to copy programs or information from a computer to the internet. Please pay attention, from the computer to the internet. Let's say upload a photo to Facebook and social networking site. And so this is a SNS, social networking site. And it means a website that is designed to help people communicate and share information, photos, and etc. with a group of people. And let me say, Facebook is a social networking site. And attachment, a computer file that is sent together with an email. And our last word, I think, and reply to answer. I'm sorry. Our last word, log out, to stop using a computer program or system by giving some instructions. Okay, we have done it. And did you get them? If not, please pause the video, go backward and watch them again. And now it's time to practice. Let's see how far we have come up to now. And it will be a listening activity, and listen to the recording and fill in the blanks with the words I have just mentioned. You ready? And let's get started.
Unit 5. The Internet. Page 60. Lesson 1. Activity 1. Listen to the recording. Fill in the blanks with the words, phrases above. Alan and Fatih are talking about the Internet usage.
The recent research shows that the usage of the internet is increasing. It says that the aim of the internet connection varies from person to person. The least usage is listening to the music with 63%. So, what do you use the internet for?
I often use the internet for social networking sites. I have accounts in different sites. I share photos and songs, comment on posts, check notifications, confirm friend requests, and reply messages. What about you?
I am a subscriber of some science and technology blogs. I generally log in and read the articles in these blogs. I download some ebooks and upload some videos on them. I sometimes send emails with attachments to my friends.
Okay, have you done it? Have you finished it? If you haven't completed the blanks in time, please go backward and listen the recording again. Let me check them. The first one, the internet connection. Yes, the second one. And I use the internet for social networking sites. Here we go. And the third one, I have accounts in different sites. And I share photos, songs, and comment on posts. So you say something or you write something about photos and or post. And the fifth one, I confirm friend request. So that means you say it's my friend and you accept it. And I reply messages, you answer the messages. And the seventh one, login and you're online. And eighth one, you download. And 9, and you upload. But please pay attention, when you download something, you copy something from the internet to your computer, but when you upload something, you copy something from the internet. When you upload something, you copy something from your computer to the internet. When you download something, you copy something from the internet to your computer. And the last one, and I send emails with attachments, so that means we can say extra files. And okay, guys, our new part, reading time. As you see, we have got a reading text called Internet Habits. And there's one thing here to start with. Habit. What is it? What does it mean? And something, it means, habit means something that you do very often. There is one more thing you have to do. Here it comes. And what are the names of family members? Please read the text quickly, but please, you don't have to go into details. And you have 15 seconds. I think that would be enough. Okay, so let's start. Okay, time is up. Have you finished? And it's an easy question, isn't it? And how many? And 4. Let's find them. Beyza and Father Salih and Father Salih and Mother Zeliha and elder brother Bura. So there are 4 family members. Who are they? Salih, Zeliha, Bura, and Beyza. And second reading activity, same text as you see. And now what you want to do here, and read the text again, but please very carefully. And you will tick the charts. And 1 minute would be enough. So let's start. Read it. Okay, time is up. Let's check the answers. And But firstly, let's find the family members, Beyza and Salih, Zeliha and Buğra. And now let's look at the questions. The first one, who practices language? And let's find the relevant part. And my favorite activity on the internet is studying English and Spanish. So, who practices language? Beyza does it. And second one, who checks emails? Find the relevant part, check his emails. So, who does it? And of course, Salih does it. And who does research? And what does research mean? We can say a detailed study. Who does research? And let's find the relevant parts. Please pay attention to this sentence. He always browses articles about his lessons. And articles, and what does it mean? We can say a piece of writing. And what about browse? And to look for information on the internet, we can say. So, who does research? And of course, Buğra does research. And our next question, who does who does online shopping? Let's find the relevant part. And who is he? Salih is fond of online shopping. So, who does online shopping? Salih does online shopping. And fifth one, who searches on the internet for recipe and cures? And let's find the relevant part. And she looks for new recipes and health cures. So who is she? Zeliha. And Zeliha searches on the internet for recipes and cures. And I want to say something about recipe and cures. And recipe, do you know? What does it mean? A recipe, I can say, a set of instructions telling you how to cook something, how to cook food. And what about cures? And let me tell, someone is sick or someone is ill and you have something which makes him healthy again. So it's cure. Okay, and so the sixth one, and who does online banking? Let's find the relevant parts. The Zeliha usually uses the internet for checking bank accounts. So who does online banking? Zeliha. And the seventh one, plays online game. Who plays online games? Let's find the relevant part. I play games with my friends. And so who plays online games? Beyza does it. And our last question, who watches series? And do you know the meaning of series? We can say a set of TV programs. And let's find the relevant part. He often likes following foreign series. And so who watches series? Of course, Buğra watches series. Okay, so we are done, guys, and there is nothing left for the reading part. And let's see what we have done to be a perfect internet users. We learned some words such as web browser, delete, login in our listening part, and you get the things you can do on the internet, and we can say internet habits. Of course, we do it in our reading part. And now you know the words. And you know the words, and you know what can you do on the internet. But okay, what would happen if you had a problem on the internet? What is the worst part of it? And guess what, and you don't understand what the speaker is talking about, and you don't make sure that you get the message in the right way. If so, what would happen? And let's see how we gonna do that. Okay, and as you see, there is a dialogue here, and it shows us that there's a problem, and we will see how it's gonna be solved. Please read the dialogue in silently. Tell me what FS problem is. And here it comes, and he can't search on the internet. And is there a detail Is there detail of his problem? Yes, there is. It isn't working properly. Properly, it means in a right way or correctly. And does Maggie understand Efe? No, she doesn't. And if she understood it, Efe wouldn't give more details of the problem. And what are her questions? What does Maggie ask? And what do you mean? Do you mean? And does Maggie want a simpler explanation? Yes, she does. And does she ask for a clarification and want a simpler explanation? Ask for a clarification, yeah? And yes, she does. And does Efe make his sentence easier to understand by explaining it? Yes, he does. And shortly, please keep that on your mind, and I have a question for you. And there are some ways to ask for clarification, such as what do you mean, or do you mean, or I mean. And when do you use them? You can use them when you don't understand what the speaker is talking about. And you can use them when you ask the speaker to make something easier to understand by explaining it. Okay, at the end of this class, what we have done in this video, let's revise them, some words related to the internet, and a listening part, a reading part, and some internet habits, and finally, and asking for a clarification. And if you have any unclear points here, please go backward and watch the video again. And I would like to bring this presentation to a close with a final point. Finally, yet importantly, staying safe while being online. Okay, so that brings us to the end. I really appreciate your attention and interest. Hope to see you on my next video. And goodbye for now. Stay awesome. Bye-bye.